Tell us a bit more about the country's preparations for the CHAN, especially facilities and infrastructure, as well as the national team.
Well, Mahia, let's be honest, when CAF postponed the CHAN tournament back in January, which was originally slated for February, Kenya was not ready with the stadiums. Barely, I think even 50% ready to host, but it must be said in the last 7 months, the organizers have put in a lot of work to make sure they have two facilities ready to host CHAN. So we have 2 match venues in Nairobi and 4 training facilities that have been up to FIFA standard, CAF standards. And CAF has been visiting for every of those 7 months to assess the progress. And a lot of things had to be changed, from returfing of the pitch to other things like upgrading seats, the roof canopies, floodlights as per the standards for live broadcast, and also FIFA standards as well. Media centers, tribunes, a lot, VAR technology. So they've managed to do all that in the span of 7 months, and that has to be commended for Kenya and the organizers. As far as the team is concerned, I feel the delay was a good thing for the team, because the Harambee Stars were coachless at the beginning of the year. It allowed the federation to hire retired South Africa international Benny McCarthy to take over, giving him time to familiarize himself with the local league, local players, and also injecting his style to the team. Unfortunately, they're in a very difficult group, Mahia. Group A, which has two-time champions in DRC and Morocco. Angola as well, who are just fresh from winning the COSAFA championship. And Zambia, we all know Zambia has a rich history in African football. So it's going to be very, very difficult for the Harambee Stars. But the home crowd, I believe the home crowd is going to charge them to elevate their level in terms of playing against these teams on the field. And they have an elite coach in Benny McCarthy. So I'm very, very confident that we're going to see positive results from the Harambee Stars in this group phase. Security,
of course, is always a major challenge at major tournaments like the CHAN, like the Africa Cup of Nations. How is Kenya prepared for this, and what plans are in place for the fans attending the games there?
Well, Mahia, this is the first time 3 countries are co-hosting a major football tournament in Africa. So this is new waters for both CAF and also the organizers in terms of experience. So this is very important for CAF, and they've mentioned that this is of paramount importance, that the region organizes a safe tournament for all that are involved. You look at how they've managed to come up with workshops with the security authorities in the 3 different host nations, to make sure that the region is up to par when it comes to security. There's going to be a lot of movements from, Tanzania to Kenya, Kenya to Uganda, especially when these teams start moving, when the knockout phase comes in. Tanzania might be playing in Kampala, or Harambee Stars in Dar es Salaam. So that is of importance as well. But crowd management, this is match day safety. This is also very important. Then they've really managed to come up with a way of managing the crowd on match day, mainly to reduce the risk of stampede. And we've seen this before in major tournaments in Africa, where fans are really excited. Obviously, there's that exuberance of wanting to go and watch their team. And today, the local organizing committee actually made it clear for any fan that has not purchased a ticket up to this moment, because on match day there'll be no tickets for sale, so stay away from the stadium. So there's going to be a process for accessing the stadium. 4 stages. We have the normal general perimeter screening, and then we have the ticket verification points. We'll also have the personal items inspection before the fans are escorted to the seating area. So all this has to be planned in an orderly manner, so that it becomes safe for fans to be able to go and enjoy. There's excitement, obviously. This is the first time the region is hosting a major football tournament, and Kenya is making their debut in this competition as well, Mahia.